Hey everybody, how you doing? It's just me. Hopefully, you're doing better than I am, and I'll expound on that a little bit later. Uh, First, let me. So, back in 2000, I had a transplant, a liver transplant. My donor was a 13-year-old named Daniel. I can get into the story, but I won't. But long story short is, Daniel's mom is now my donor mom. Daniel's dad is now my donor dad. Daniel had a sister. She's my donor sister. It's almost like I have like a second mom or family. Um, my children consider her grandma, Grandma Opie. Um, her mom is from Israel, and right now her husband, or my donor dad, is over there. So Monday morning, we got this text, and I'm going to read part of it just to kind of get a feel for what he's seeing in Israel. And I don't know whereabouts he is. It doesn't sound like he's in danger. But he's not sure when he's getting out. Delta flights have been grounded. El Air, um, or El Al, I believe the Israeli flight airline is still flying, but maybe he's hoping he can get out Friday. But so he, meaning my donor dad, said that the mood on the street has changed from shock and anger to vengeance. The IDF, which is the Israeli Defense Force, is in the process of clearing out towns and communities in the south to basically take a census and to reveal any remaining Hamas fighters. Still some firefights. Um, so my donor mom asked how the Israeli bombing of Gaza is affected by the presumed existence of hostages being held in Hamas tunnels and other strategic location. Jeff said that the hostages are being regarded as though they are dead, i.e., their presence in Gaza is not a factor when selecting targets. If Israeli avoided targets to any potential site of hostages, it wouldn't be able to bomb anywhere. So I guess just gives you a feel for what's going on there. Um, I'm not going to comment other than that because I don't want to say it's gotten me in trouble, um, but everybody has an opinion, and um, everybody takes offense when you have a differing opinion on things. And like I said, I'll expound on that later. So let me pivot over to the market, and I can show you a couple things. Um, I can show you this tweet from Grant Cardone. Whoops, I got to share my screen. Grant Cardone, I don't know, this I think was over the weekend and whatnot, or Monday probably. If the economy is so good, why are so more people working second jobs and using credit cards at the highest level ever? Um, Wall Street bets. No, Wall Street silver. State and local government current tax receipts are falling off a cliff, back to 2019 levels and falling fast. Thus, despite the strong non-farm payrolls report, the underlying well-being of the American consumer and their ability to support over 70% of the economy has been called into question. The ultimate outcome will be an increase in defaults, be it on home, auto loans, or credit cards, unless inflation is tamed, unlikely, or economic growth surges with wages to offset the impact of stubbornly higher rates of inflation. These are signs of an economy falling into recession, not recovering from a pandemic, and continuing strong, sustainable growth. The layoff data does not lie, and it is beginning to indicate some of the same headwinds. Is that all I have? Oh, Paul Tudor Jones this morning says it's hard to like stocks given geopolitical risks, weak U.S. fiscal position. I think I have one more. Housing industry urges Powell to stop raising interest rates or risk economic hard landing. In the housing industry, you can think of Pulte Homes, you can think of KB Homes, those home builders, because rates are nearing, the 30-year fix is nearing 8%. If someone had a choice, why would they build now? Why wouldn't they hold off until hopefully rates fall? So the housing market itself as well is having a hard time with this economy. Now, with all of that said, I'm going to give the little caveat that the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. And that seems to be what we're seeing. There's this disconnect between the bad news of the economy and the market that now has seemed to bottom close to the 200-day SMA and has stayed today breached and stayed above the 20 SMA. In addition, we're not overbought yet, even though we've had 5 green days, 3 running green days, and the MACD is incredibly bullish. So, like I said, the market can stay irrational, even though you think, oh, the economy's terrible, the government is terrible, our balance sheet is terrible, interest rates are incredibly high, people are using debt more and more, which could only lead to a bubble burst. But you need to play the market like it lies. So the last thing I'm going to leave with, and I'm not going to get into it too much, but is a situation I had on Facebook, and I swear I need to be off. I need to take a Facebook vacation, because it's just not worth it to voice your opinion, to contradict someone. So a long story short, someone posted a headline that basically said, here's a video of Hamas using grenades in a bunker. And his comment was, they're not going to show this on mainstream media. So I screenshotted a picture of CNN's headlines or CNN's website with that title, or with an article to that, and said, well, here it is. So it's, even though you say it's not, mainstream media is not going to report it, they are. They're not going to be as graphic as Twitter is. They're not going to be sharing videos that show the horrificness of the Hamas attacks. But they are going to report the atrocities. So I don't get that, and I regret it now. I regret saying anything, because someone else posted this. Ryan defends terrorists like he defends the MSM. It's pointless trying to prove any points. I'm going to leave that up, because that actually... So this is kind of hard to get over. Honestly, last night, this morning, I've been in a pretty dark place. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't hide my emotions well. I'm honest, I'm truthful. what you see is what you get. And I try to be there for everybody. I try to help people when I can. Um, so when someone says that I'm defending terrorists, I that's going to be quite hard to get over. When people say, "Oh, it's just someone commenting on Facebook," um, but like I said, I take things very personally, and the person that posted this, I respected. I've had what I thought were thoughtful conversations in the past. Um, so I considered him a friend, and not just a Facebook friend, but a friend. Um, so, like I said, um, I hope more than anything that Alan's back next week. He's in Boston right now, um, because the way that hit me, um, I this isn't fun for me anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be on Facebook. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't. It's bullshit. What it is it's bullshit. Um, to say that I'm defending terrorists when my donor father is over there now. Um, and I don't even know what I said. I don't know what I commented to make him or people think that I'm defending the Hamas terrorists, because I'm not. Um, so I'll leave it at that. Like I said, hopefully Alan's back next week. We'll just go from there.